They're talking big smack. Oh, yeah. Well. Now, even I've got to admit that I've been waiting for this one here. Hueytown, dominant all season. The Gators not expected to make it this far. This one should be a ton of fun. And I don't know where to begin and where to end in talking about these two teams. Both explosive. Both determined. You hear that music in the background. You see how they're lined up on the field. Flags in the air. And ready for battle. I love it. Time for talk is over. At the 10U level, this is where the crossover starts to begin. These boys know what's at stake. You heard me during the last contest talking about perspective. And that much is true. But this age group, it's definitely going to be felt. Watch the coaches. You can see where that energy feeds from. Both wearing the white helmets. Both wearing the dark jerseys. Neither side giving. They are going to be who they are for this contest. No captains, all captains. No stars, all stars. Each one reach one, each one teach one. The framework of these two programs. I'm kind of speechless. Ready for them to get underway. I'm sure the officials needed to get hydrated. They've been out here all day. The third contest of 4 today. We're just going to let you fans kind of soak it all in for a second. I can only imagine what the coaches are saying to one another. Friends off the field. Counterparts on it, but each one with a desire to win. Fans are still milling into the stadium. So Wylam get set to do their run through. Hueytown, all business, like soldiers. The show of respect. Between these two teams. And I believe we're finally going to get settled in. We've got our designated captains. There's the toss. Looks like Wylam has won it. Wylam is electing to start towards the east end of the stadium. And they're going to put the sun right into the eyes of Hueytown. Hueytown will be going towards the west. And I'd like to thank Hueytown, first off, for having names on the back of their jerseys. That'll make life a little bit easier for me. As you got some bigger bodies so that it's easier to read. And here come the Gators. And I'll have to work off the roster. So we hope we have that right. So this is going to be a fun one, folks. And I'd imagine these two teams are going to bring everything but the kitchen sink. And so the officials talking to the kicker as he gets the ball set. Wind is blowing from the east to the west. It's been a beautiful day for football. And we're underway. It's a short kick. It takes a hop and is nearly covered by the Gators. It did go to sufficient 10 yards, so if they had recovered it, they would have started out with the first drive of the contest. But Hueytown was able to get on it. So Hueytown will start on offense and from the 40-yard line. We'll see what Wylam's defense can do with the vaunted 10U Golden Gopher offense. They have put up scads of points this season. Shotgun formation. Single man in the backfield, bobbles the snap, and they have to get on it quickly. Quarterback manages to recover that one. That could have been bad for the Gophers. Coaches are going to talk to them about it. Got a timeout already. I'd imagine at 10U there's a little bit of nerves. Normally right now we would go to a commercial break with a timeout, but I just want to mention this for a second. There's been a lot of talk about these two teams, between these two teams, the parents of these two teams. So these boys know and have a complete understanding of what's at stake today. At this stage, usually the third, at this point, their fourth or fifth year of playing football. So they know what it means. And that looks to be Odin double zero for Hueytown in the shotgun. Single man in the backfield. 3 wide. There's the give. Number 2, the ball carrier, hops through a number of tackles. And he's still churning on his feet. And he's nearly going to get a first down. Gain of about 9 yards on the play, but looking at the spot, and it's pretty generous, but it's going to move the sticks as they get to the 50. First down, Hueytown. That looked like Whitaker, the ball carrier, number 2. There's the handoff. Number 1 running it. Number 1 looking for room. He's across the 50, still streaking, trying to get down the sideline before he goes out of bounds. That is Lee. So Jace Lee carrying the load on that one. That one also is going to move the sticks as they get to the 40-yard line. One of the things that Hueytown has done all season is put together some methodical drives. Not that they don't get the big ones, but they know how to kind of put it in like on slow boil, like making chili or something. Number 2 carrying it once again. Bobs and weaves his way in before he's tackled by a gang of Wylam defenders. Now, number 5 is saying that he stripped the ball or got a hold of it, and that is Najee Hall. Pardon me, that is Aaron Perry. Aaron Perry. I said that he got that one, but nonetheless, it stays in Hueytown possession, 2nd and 4. Ball just at the 34-yard line. Lee, the ball carrier, turns back inside once again, steps back out of the tackle, stays on his feet, goes to the edge, tries to put on another move, and he's going to be met by a number of Wylam Gator defenders, led by number 28. And that is Curtis Nelson for the Gators. He's just shy of the 30-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Golden Gophers. And the Gators are going to take a timeout to talk about this. We're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. All right, they're coming out of the timeout. We're back. This is a crucial 3rd down. As, oftentimes, when you get a defensive stand like this, you can kind of set the tone for the game. Right now, Hueytown has been able to push. And the ball comes loose. And Wylam has it. That is a turnover, folks. I was just saying that you have to have something that can shift the momentum and set the tone for the game. Well, there's the turnover. Wylam was being pushed around by Hueytown. They take the timeout, and it looked like Hueytown was going to have the 1st down, but they stripped the ball and recover it. So we have a 1st down, Wylam. Now let's see what they can do with it. Ball is at the 31-yard line. Here's the give. Number 5 on the keeper. He's going to get to the 38-yard line, and that's where the official's standing. Number 5, Aaron Perry, with a solid gain of 7 yards. Each team wanting to impose its will now. Hueytown has a sizable squad. So the reserves are there. But that doesn't mean a thing. And now the Gophers are going to take a timeout. So we'll see what that's all about, and we're going to go to commercial while they're handling business on the field.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ann Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
All right, we're coming out of timeout. Wylam with a 7-yard gain on the first play of their offensive drive. Hueytown responding quickly. Number 6, the ball carrier, Jaquan Washington. He's going to be brought down by number 12, Kamari Purdue. Pardon me, that's Braden Arrington. They got their names and stuff reversed on the Hueytown roster. And trying to catch those jerseys. A little bit of tough inside the scrum, if you will. Loses a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4. Number 5 finds a seam. Only had one man to beat, and Lee gets him. Jace Lee stops number 5, Aaron Perry, from breaking away for a surefire score, it appeared. And they're going to get to the Gopher 49-yard line. So, huge gain in the first down for Wylam. Wylam continuing to run the ball, going around the tackle on the right-hand side. Big scrum. Couldn't make out who stopped who, but Antonio White, the ball carrier. Pardon me, Romeo Johnson, the ball carrier. That was Romeo Johnson, the ball carrier for Wylam. Johnson once again carrying the load. Doesn't have enough for a first down. Going to be a couple short. Ventura Davis in on the stop for Hueytown. Wylam looking to establish a rhythm. And they are mixing it up. Number 5, handling the chores this time. That's Aaron Perry. He's going to be a stop by a number of Gators. Going to move the sticks. It'll be a first down with the ball spotted at the 36-yard line. You know, I got to admit, they kind of remind me of Clay Chalkville the way this drive is going. They got different backs and just pounding it. Oh, the ball is loose. And this time, Hueytown has it. So right now, we've got a defensive masterpiece as the first quarter starts to wind down. And it looks like 8 seconds remaining in the first, if I'm looking at the scoreboard correctly. Well, I said it when they were lined up at midfield that neither team was given an inch. Looks like that's holding true thus far. So the Hueytown offense will come back out. And they're taking a moment to get the boys hydrated. I had to look down there for a second. I thought the cheer coach actually had purple hair, but it's a headband. There's that. So it'll be interesting to see how Hueytown tries to close out the quarter. Neither team wanting to give an inch. I'm trying to figure out what in tarnation is going on down there. There seems to be some discussion with the officials. I wonder if it is related to the clock. Now, there may be some discussion regarding, the turnover. I don't know. It sure enough looked like a turnover from my vantage point. It should be Hueytown possession, but, we'll see what's happening here. Let me see if I can zoom my eyes in on this. But now you got league reps out there as well, not just coaches. So there's something that's going on that's a little deeper. And let's just kind of keep an eye on this. I don't know what is developing down there. But there's something that's being sorted out with the officials, and this game is just basically frozen. I'm curious as to what's going on and why. But you got players stuck on the field while the adults are trying to figure it out. And apparently there's an issue with the officials, be it the spot, I don't know. But, I tell you what, this is going to take a minute. I guess we could go to a break, and we'll see how this hashes out. All right. Woo! I'll have to do some investigating. Wait a minute. Now we've got another whistle. Good night. Oh, my gosh. Now we got the officials in another discussion. And the coaches once again talking to the players. What in the world is going on? It looks like a player is being taken out. Now, here's the thing. I didn't recognize any necessarily extracurricular activity. I don't know if a player popped off at one of the officials, but apparently something went down, and we'll have to get to the bottom of it after the contest. There's definitely going to be some talk about it later on, I'm sure. But, these players spent a lot of time warming up and basically been still for 10 minutes, if not more. All right, number 2 for Hueytown has some room. He's got a big gain. Brown, junior, with a big gain on that play. And that's going to move the sticks. And they're going to get into Gator territory at the 40-yard line. Number 12, Prince Shelton, getting in a stop. Now you see these. You see these substitutions. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's the handoff. Number 1, the ball carrier. He both reverses field, looking for some room to his left. Gators in pursuit, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 30, and they're going to get him to the 29. That's going to move the sticks, and it'll be a Gopher first down. So Jace Lee with a Hueytown first down. And even I've got to get back in the rhythm And that's going to do it for the first quarter, folks. We are scoreless. And we're going to take a quick break and be right back. All right. Let's see if we can get into a rhythm in this contest here. Hueytown driving down the field. They're at the 29-yard line, first down. There's the handoff, number 3, the ball carrier. He's going to be wrapped up by number 28 of the Gators. That is that is Alandez Clark. Wrapped up by number 28, Curtis Nelson. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Gophers. The ball is at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. They fake the handoff. Oden, the carrier. And he's going to have enough for a first down. Dragged out of bounds by Robert Whitaker. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Clock continuing to run. We're under 6.5 minutes. And we're still scoreless, so I'm not surprised at the pace of the contest, if you will, given the defenses and the type of offenses. Fakes the handoff to Sudduth. Ball is on the ground. And Wylam has it once again. Ball handling a problem for Hueytown. He's not down. It's interesting to see what they say. That is certainly a fumble. And I'm telling you, the Hueytown coaches have got to be going bonkers right now. If I'm correct, that's the 3rd turnover by Hueytown. Here's the switch of the ball. So, yeah, that's absolutely a turnover. Unbelievable. We'll see if Wylam can capitalize on this. Mistakes are the last thing you want to cost you the game. That and penalties. So let's see what happens now. And that one is blown dead at the 13-yard line. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear that all of these footballs were made of Teflon and have been oiled up, given the way things are happening thus far in the game. Because they are slick and slippery, apparently. And somebody, sooner or later, is going to have to get a hold of that thing to keep this contest moving. It's 2nd and 14 after the loss of yardage. So let's see what happens here. There's the toss. Number 5 finds a little bit of room. He's going to get back a decent chunk. This third down is going to be a little bit more comfortable. And it's going to be 3rd and 6 for Wylam. So an 8-yard gain on the play. And the ball at the 23. Hey, check with the official. Number 20 looking for the edge before he turns upfield. He's going to be just shy of the 30. And that's where the stick is. So let's see where they mark it. Clock still going. And, well, the chains are going to move. He's telling them to boogie down. First down for the Gators. So the Gators get themselves out of a hole after a mishandled snap. Nice open field tackle by Hueytown. Number 8, that's Cook. Rashad Stephens, the ball carrier. Have I got that number right? Nope, can't be a ball carrier. I was looking at the wrong number. Pass intended for number 6, Jaquan Washington, falls incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. So we'll see what the Gators come up with. Once again, it's 3rd and long. Number 5 trying to find some room. He's going to be met by number 2, Tavares Brown Jr. That play goes nowhere and brings up 4th down. So that ball is punted. And as a result of the punt, it will be spotted at the 39-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field. Well, the players are coming back out, so that was a short one. Maybe they were just taking the time. The officials were walking off the punt. I love the officials, but they're not a fleet-footed bunch. So Hueytown at their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Low snap. Hands it off. He's going to go out of bounds. A number of Gators get him. Yeah, it looks like Burrell. Number 28 carrying the ball. It'll be 1st and 10. And the ball is going to be spotted. Let's see, where are they standing at? They are around the – have a timeout on the field, and the ball is spotted at the 42. We'll be right back.
What we gotta do, I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose, yeah, going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road grows, y'all know, we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really.
All right, we had a couple of contests earlier today, 32-6. McAdory coming with a victory. McAdory taking a loss in the 8U contest. And here we are scoreless. Morrill, the ball carrier, is going to get run out of bounds. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Gophers. Both of these teams playing outstanding defense. And you got to love those contests. A little frustrating if you like to see a lot of points. Number 1, the ball carrier for Hueytown, trying to find some room on the edge. He might have had enough to get the first. Jace Lee, the ball carrier, goes out of bounds. He's going to be out of bounds just short of the first down. And that ball is going to get spotted at the 33. So we got another timeout. Lots of timeouts early in the contest, and this game is matriculating slowly, to say the least. We had the officials discussion. We've had turnovers. We've had timeouts. But the one thing we haven't had penalties. So there's that. So we'll see how this drive develops. We're under about a minute left. Hueytown looking for some room. Number 2 brings it back in. And I'm really surprised. Number 25, Rashad Stevens, on that stop. Tavares Brown brings it back in. It will net them a first down, but the clock continues to run. Instead of getting out of bounds to stop the clock. And that play is going to be blown dead. And we finally have a penalty in the game, and it's a false start against the Golden Gophers. So that'll cost them 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 34-yard line. So we're about half a minute remaining in the first half, and we are scoreless. By far, defensively. So Hueytown's going to put it in the air, and that was nearly picked off by Wylam. So we almost had another turnover, and that's going to bring up third down. Now, I would fully surmise that they try to go to the air once again. Wylam has proven quick enough. Wylam has proven quick enough to stay after him. So here we go. They're going to the air once again. And that one's picked off. It's another turnover. And Wylam has it. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. And I'm not talking about the kind made with cherries or apples. Have been biting Hueytown all game long. The Gators have another turnover and about 20 seconds to try to do something with it. Hueytown's coaches have got to be going nuts right now. Wylam's defense has just not given any quarter to the Hueytown offense. So let's see what Wylam does with this. Wylam continues to run it, still on his feet, pounding it out. He's going to get across the 35-yard line to the 36. And the Gators are going to take a timeout. So 9 seconds remaining in the first half. There's only one summary. Defense, turnovers, defense, turnovers. Nothing else to talk about. That's pretty much it. Neither side giving. When you saw them lined up before the game, that's what I said. Neither side giving an inch. Both sides wearing their dark jerseys, white helmets, dark shoes. It's as if they're staring in the mirror at one another. And a motor coach has just pulled in to the stadium. And a sack by Hueytown. Number 11, number 11, Trajan Pruitt with the sack. And that's going to do it for the first half. You don't need a summary from me, folks. All defense, all the time. There it is. Turnover, turnover, turnover. We're going to go to half. We'll be right back. Defense, turnovers. Turnovers, defense. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot else to say. We'll be right back for the second half of this contest, and let's see if the offenses can do anything.
right now, y'all know we can stand that ground. You be looking at the tape. That's the attitude. Got a little something that I gotta prove. From the bottom, we just doing. doing what we gotta do. I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose. Yeah, going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road closed. Y'all know we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really now. We turning up the amps right now. Yeah, looking at the champs right now. Y'all know we can stand that ground. You been looking at the champs. That's the attitude. Got a little something that I gotta prove. From the bottom, we just doing what we gotta do. I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose. Yeah, going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road closed. Y'all know we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really. I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose. Yeah, going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road closed. Y'all know we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really.
All right, folks, we're about to get started with the second half. But I had to see if I saw what I thought I saw with Fultondale coming in on a charter bus. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I watching a youth football game? A youth football team come in on a charter bus? This is unreal. I never thought I'd see some 11 and 12-year-olds riding in on a charter bus. And, of course, they're dressed in their all-white tracksuits and all of that stuff. Well, you know, some of these kids believe that they should be middle school, not play for middle school. There's a flag on the field on the return by Wylam, number 6. Jaquan Washington, the return man, is going to go out of bounds, but that's sure enough a hold. Oh, personal foul. Didn't say what it was. So it may have been a block in the back. Don't know. So we'll see what's going on with that call. They didn't say what it was, just knew it was a personal foul. So that cost Wylam on that return. It goes 15 yards in the wrong direction. And the ball is spotted at the 13-yard line. And once again, we start off with defense. Number 14 for the Golden Gophers, and that is Jeremy King. Lost the yardage on the play. That's going to put them right at the 10-yard line. And they're backed up near their own end zone, so they're in the danger zone for sure. Number 20 trying to get them some room to breathe, and he's going to get to about the 13. Number 5 finds some room, slips, and he's going to get near the 20-yard line. He's going to be short of that first down, and I don't imagine him going for it. So they're going to punt it as expected. So we start off the second half, all defense. And the ball is spotted at the 50-yard line. So while the officials walk the ball, the players take a few moments to talk to the coaches.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ann Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
All right, there's another discussion on the field. I'm not sure about what this time. I think that clock shows 5:42. Once again, we're all defense. Hueytown not getting much beyond the 50, maybe a yard and a half. So it'll be second and a long 8 for the Golden Gophers. So the Hueytown offensive players, Brown, Clark. They get to play. Have a flag on the field. Delay of game against Hueytown. My goodness. And they finally have a runner break free. And that is number 3 for the Golden Gophers, Alandez Clark. And we have a first down. The ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. So Hueytown finding a little bit of room to run. And there's a reverse and back up the middle. Lee, the ball carrier. He's going to be brought down by number 7, Keziah Hardy. And that'll be a gain of 6. Ball is at the 33-yard line. It's 2nd and 4. Runners in there as extra blockers. Quarterback keeper trying to follow his blockers. There's a flag on the field. And there's a turnover. Now I thought something was going on there. So the Gators have the ball. It was holding against Hueytown. That's going to be declined. And I believe that is turnover number 5 for Hueytown in this contest. I believe that is 4 fumbles, 1 interception, and a near one if you want to tack that on there. So the Gator defense answers the bell. They're going to take over at the 28-yard line. Neither defense giving poo squat. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I mean, they're not giving anything up. And I'm telling you, you don't want to play offense against these two teams. But as they say, the irresistible force meets the immovable object. And eventually something's got to give way. So we'll see what happens as this contest goes on. The fourth quarter is going to definitely prove critical here. Number 5 finds some room. There's a flag. Aaron Perry, the ball carrier. Yeah, it looked like holding, so guess what? That comes back. It's a spot foul. We'll have to see what Wylam comes up with, because this has been ridiculous. And I'm saying ridiculous in a good way defensively. That play's blown dead. So this one is a false start against the Gators. I don't think anybody looking at this game expected this to be like this at this point of the game with what these teams are capable of. This is, like I said, left me speechless. But there's another flag. So is this one against Hueytown, I believe? Oh, sideline warning against Hueytown. And there is a zone. They're not even supposed to be in that black box. That pass attempt falls incomplete. So Wylam and Hueytown both trying to figure out what to do to break the proverbial wall of the opponent's defense. So it's made for a pretty slow contest, a slog, if you will. That play's blown dead. It's a false start once again against Wylam. So if Hueytown's not turning it over, Wylam's penalizing themselves to death. And honestly, I don't know what to tell you. It is second and forever for Wylam at this point. They're inside the 10. They have to get to the 38. So that's going to tell you, if you do the math, what that means. They are 30 yards down from a first. And that play goes nowhere. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up third down. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object, if you will. And the Hueytown defense says, So they're going to punt this one. Clock is running. And okay, they're getting the ball. So 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The officials blowing the whistle. I think they're ready to get this thing rolling too. Let's see what Hueytown comes up with this time. They try to reverse it. Number 2, the ball carrier. He's going to go out of bounds at the 26. Tavares Brown will gain 6 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Gophers. As Hueytown tries to find an answer. And the ball carrier, number 1, Jace Lee, is going to be brought down by number 6, Jaquan Washington. Number 7, Keziah Hardy there to help, along with number 1, Robert Whitaker. It's a first down. They're inside the 20 at the 19. But I'm not ready to say much yet because so many drives have stalled. And that's going to do it for the third quarter, folks. We are still goose egg to goose egg. And that'll do it. End of third. We'll be right back. All right, we have had 3 scoreless quarters thus far, the immovable force meeting the irresistible object defensive-wise. Something's got to give. Somebody's got to win this thing. And it looks like Hueytown's so far been able to get the closest, but that's been the result of penalties and punts and turnovers. But they say, hey, if you can't just drive it, be lucky. And the Gators know that this is a critical stop here. It is 2nd and 8 for the Gophers. The Gators, a team not even expected to be here, is proving all the critics wrong, and number 2 gets away. And we have our first scorer of the contest. That is Tavares Brown Jr. of the Gophers, finally putting some points on the board. And you can see Brown slipping through the defense and getting into the end zone, finally breaking the drought throughout the contest. So they're going to try the PAT. Now this can be critical here as well. If this 2-point conversion fails, and there's a flag, so no matter what happens, it's coming back. It's no good, no good. So this is probably going to be waved off. False start. So the PAT is no good. And the coaches are talking to the officials once again. Now on the PAT attempt, if my memory serves me correct, the PAT attempt, if it's a false start, then the option is for the other team to decline it, or versus a regular play, usually where they'll blow the play dead and dock them for 5 yards. But nonetheless, it is not successful. 7 minutes remaining in this championship contest. And there's a kick. Wylam is going to be inside the 50, so they'll start with a short field for this drive as well. On the return, number 6, Jaquan Washington. And we're going to have an injured player on the field, so we're going to have an injury timeout. We'll be right back.
What we gotta do, I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose, yeah. Going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road grows. Y'all know, we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victories.
Okay, that player is number 25, Rashad Stevens. He's been playing hard this entire contest. And as always, it's about the safety of the kids, and that's what matters. He's coming off under his own power, and that's what you want to see. So we're glad he's okay. Ball is at the 49-yard line. Gators now down 6-0 with just under 7 minutes remaining in the contest. The name of the game has been defense and turnovers and penalties, not scoring. Flag on the field. I believe it may have been an illegal shift. That's going to go against the Gators. Oh, illegal substitution. So that'll cost them 5. Remains first down. Ball is at the 46. And the Hueytown defense now swarming. And this is where I said it was going to happen, folks, in the fourth quarter. Number 21 for Hueytown involved on the stop. Flag on the field. It looks like they waved it off. So the ball remains at the 46-yard line. And we have a timeout by the Wylam Gators. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ann Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
What we gotta do, I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose, yeah. Going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road grows. Y'all know, we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really.
All right, we are back after the penalties and everything else. Now Wylam's going to try to put it in the air, and that one is going to fall incomplete and bring up third down. So Wylam has a lot to think about. About 5 minutes remaining in the contest. They need to convert this third down. At this point, with either team, every play counts. This is not one of those situations where you have a lot of choices. There's a pass. Nearly on target. Just a little bit out of range, and you can look at the coaches over on Wylam's sideline. They knew they had that one. That would have been a home run if they'd have been able to stick it. Nonetheless, that brings up fourth down. And this fourth down right here is the most interesting one. And the Gators are going to take a timeout with 5 minutes left in the contest. We've got a big one coming up with Irondale and Fultondale to wrap up today's contest. The 12U will be following this contest, so we hope you stick it out. We know it's been a long day, but boy, has it been a fun one. Clear blue skies, not a cloud out there. Out here at McAdory High School, watching these kids do their thing. We might see some of them on a Saturday or a Sunday. Who knows? This is your chance to see them. So we want you to enjoy. Moxie Media surely appreciates your sticking at it here with us. And we're back. So here we go, empty backfield, shotgun. He puts it up. He's got the man, and he's got the pass. It is complete. Wow. There's a flag on the field, however. There is a flag on the field. Oh, no. And it is holding. It is a holding call. That would have been the play of the contest if it weren't for the holding call. Just wow, simply wow, simply wow, simply wow. Knew he had the open man. Put it right there where it needed to be. Highest point of the ball. All the fundamentals that you teach. And it is all negated due to a holding penalty. So here is the question. Can lightning strike twice? That is the question for the Gators. Can lightning strike twice? So once again, we got an empty backfield. I guarantee you Hueytown's going to bring everything but the kitchen sink. There's the snap. Puts it up again. Now, I'm surprised that there is not an interference flag on that. I cannot believe that there is not an interference call on that play. We have just seen two plays back to back. One, a heartbreaker due to a penalty. One, questionable, and video does not lie. Neither of the defenders turned to face the ball. They were both running the receiver down. That is interference all day long. You might be a Hueytown fan, but it is what it is. And you win some and you lose some with the calls. And this time, Hueytown won one. So, there you have it. Hueytown going to look to extend their lead. Number 1, the ball carrier, and that is Lee. And we've got an injured Gopher. We'll be right back.
We turning up the amps right now. Yeah, looking at the jams right now. Y'all know we can stand that ground. You be looking at the jam. That's the attitude. Got a little something that I gotta prove. From the bottom, we just doing what.
All right, we're going to see how Hueytown reacts to that. A 6-yard gain on the play. It'll make it 2nd and 4 for the Golden Gophers. Gators needing a stop. Heartbreaking series of events for the Gators. Nice open field tackle in the backfield. And number 5, Aaron Perry, will get credit for that one. Ball carrier for Hueytown. Number 2, Tavares Brown. Loss of yardage on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Gophers. Wylam looking to get the ball back. Snap a bit high. Brown, the ball carrier once again. He's going to go out of bounds around the 30. And the ball's going to end up being spotted at the 29. So, big 4th down for the Gators. The ball is on the 29. It is 4th and 3. This could be the one that could decide the contest. The players are talking to each other. You've got extra blockers, your strong sides to the right, and that's the way the play goes. And there is Wylam answering the bell. Number 5, Aaron Perry, knowing that the job needed to get done, and he does it. And the Wylam will take over on offense. This is the kind of game, folks, that you watch this and you wish you could call them, give them both the trophy. But one's got to win and one's got to lose. And that has yet to be decided. The Golden Gophers nursing that 6-0 lead. Wylam demonstrating every bit, despite being the lower seed, why they belong. They put it in the air again. And that pass is complete. Number 4, Najee Hall. No flag. We have an injured Gopher on the field. We'll be right back, folks.
We turning up the amps right now. Yeah, looking at the champs right now. Y'all know we can stand that ground. You be looking at the champ. That's the attitude. Got a little something that I gotta prove. From the bottom, we just doing what.
Okay. Well, now we got whistles all over the place. We have a timeout by Hueytown. What a series of events. So we're going to go into a quick timeout. We'll be right back. So hang in there, folks. We got us a good one. All right. We have had a whale of a defensive contest today. This has been a joy to watch. Wylam running to the near side. Really surprised. Number 6 still on his feet. Going backwards, going the wrong way, still on his feet. Can't seem to bring him down. Wow, he's going to have a lot of lost yardage on that play. Jaquan Washington trying to reverse field. Ends up losing, probably about 10 yards. Not 11. So Hueytown's defense is getting lined up. The Wylam coaches are trying to get the play in. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is relative to, it is youth football. However, this was not an official's timeout, and you normally don't call your whole team to the sideline. You call into play or somebody brings into play. So there's that. But either way, an 11-yard loss. And so it is 2nd and 21 for Wylam. Hueytown defense swarming around, trying to make sure they disrupt the pass. So the additional yardage lost on that play will make it 3rd and 24 for the Gators. We're at about 2 minutes in this contest. Turnovers, negative yards. Defense has been the name of this game. You'd almost think you got 6 points on the board by accident. Once again, Wylam runs to the near side of the field instead of trying to stretch it out. I can't figure that one out for the life of me, but that's going to bring up 4th down. So interesting to see what's going to happen here. Ball spotted at the 48. We'll have to see what gives. There's a flag on the field. False start against the Gators. They never really did get set. So when I do the math, folks, you're talking 4th and 25. Ball spotted at the 43 is 4th and 25. Well, with it being under a minute at this time, you're in Hail Mary territory. And I'm going to be honest with you, no matter what happens, nobody has a reason to hang their head. Each team gave each other all they could handle. It really boiled down to penalties in a short field that gave Hueytown the advantage at the end of the day. And that's going to do it. The victory formation is sure to come. Hueytown's offense will come out. And they will quickly take the knee as the players start to line up on both sides. They know it's about to happen. First and 10 at the 43. Hueytown gets lined up in the victory formation. And that's it. There's your contest. Congratulations to the Golden Gophers 10U. They are your 10U UYFA champions. As they throw the Gatorade around, as the clock goes to 0, somebody had to win. And that's what the contest boiled down to. You saw the turnovers. You saw the penalties. The defense wasn't giving up anything. Something had to give. It went Hueytown's way. You had a heartbreaking penalty. And you just kind of watched the back and forth, the emotion of it all. I don't know what's coming with Fultondale and Irondale. But as it stands right now, this is the contest of the day. This is, bar none, the contest of the day. Congratulations to the Golden Gophers. We're going to take a break as we prepare for the 12U contest between Fultondale, the Wildcats, and the Mounties of Irondale. We'll see you in just a few.